Hey guys, this is RLC321 Fantastic Plastic back again with another model kit build update. This is the U.S.S. Franklin by the Mobius models, and a few things I wanted to discuss. First, that's where the marker lights are going to be. Obviously the red and green. Green over this side, red over this side. Is that right? Green. Yes. No. Shit, it's the other way around, isn't it? Hang on. I'll figure it out. Oh, actually, hang on. I think I do have a picture up. So, looking at it. Green. Yep. Okay, so red is supposed to be over this side. And green over that side. Okay. Now, the only problem is, that's where the lights are. Brilliant. But I don't know if I can get up to this so I can show you. That's where the hole is. Yep, right inside there. So again, because I didn't pay attention to the instructions, so that's where the hole is. But the part for it is actually a clear part. I'm hoping this is going to work. Yep. Okay, thank you. Okay, so it's actually a clear part, and it is. Where is it? What part number is it again? Oh, for goodness sake! Losing me noddles here. Marker lights. For there is what? 3D. Oh, there we go. 84 and 83. So 84 and 83, which is 84 and 83. Right there. These. Don't know if you can. There you go. That there. Right there. What I'm hoping to be able to do, I don't know if there. It looks like a little bit of flash on one of them. I'm gonna glue the corresponding LED. This is a green one, which I've already put into a heat shrink tube. Put some super glue on here and a little bit of super glue on the wire just to strengthen it. Glue that onto the actual part underneath it, and I'm going to try and put it in. Yes, I'm going to try and put it in, and then obviously once it's in, I can put some tulip on it to light block it so it doesn't go everywhere, and then that should, in theory, work. So that's one thing I'm going to do in a few minutes, and do it on here. But another thing is as well, as I was looking through things and going through a few things, there's navigation engines, impulse engines is what I'm meaning, there and there. But if you look at it, it's, I don't know, you can't really see it. No, hang on, let's do it this way. Let's use this one. That's where the navigation engine is, right? And you need to put the piece of glass inside there. This side, what I've had to do is cut bits out, and I thought I'll show you how I've done that as well. And if you look on this side here, you can see there that I've already cut that out as well. So what I've done, I've got one of these, which is a modeling saw. Get yourself one of these. These are absolutely brilliant. And following the line, so like put it, it's difficult to see, but if you put it right on the edge, so you're following the line, right on the edge there, and just a couple of turns until you get to the bottom, and then do the same on the opposite side. There we go. Then once you've done that, obviously you can't use the modeling saw on there, you have to use your knife and go in at the back way and score, and just continue scoring some lines along the bottom. And you don't want to press too hard because you don't want to make a mistake and then accidentally cutting yourself. Okay, and then once you've done that enough, you should, wherever I put it, be able to put it off. Where did I put that? I had a pair of pliers here somewhere. Ah, there they are. And it should be relatively easy to come off like that. And then get a flat file, not that one because that's not flat. Get a flat file, and luckily this one is just at the right size, and just smooth it out a little bit. And there's the bottom half done. So then I can put a small LED just there, a red LED just there for the pulsing. I'm going to be using the pulsing engines for, obviously, on the Arduino bit that I built a little while ago, which I will go through on this video. But now we've also got to do the same on this side. The only problem being on this side, we have this to deal with. So you can't just go straight along there. So what we're going to have to do is get as close as we can without hitting both. Right there. And then we do the same on this side. Okay, there we go. And then we do basically just do the same thing, but this one I'm gonna have to go from this side and just scroll a line through. Don't know how much of this you can see. Really should remember to keep looking at the TV screen every now and then to make sure you guys can see when I'm doing something like this, but I keep forgetting. Right, okay. I mean, you could, and another way of doing it is you could put just drill a hole, put these together and drill a hole, but I wasn't too sure how easy this would be to come back on, off even. So that's why I didn't do that. Now where did I put the damn thing? Oh, there it is. And again, this should again just come off nice and easy. Flat file it again. And there we go. Let's get rid of that little nasty mess there. There we go. There we go. So that way we've kept our detail that's going to be needing to glue onto there. We can put our glass bits in, we can put our LEDs in. We should be able to light block the LED once we've put it in there, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem, I hope. But now if we temporarily put this on here, as you can see there now, we've got access to our impulse engines, and as I say, we may have to put something just behind it to light block the LEDs, but well, I'll get to that bit when the time comes. So that's to do the impulse engines on this. I have gone ahead I decided to put these photo etch parts on this part here. Reason being, excuse me. Reason being is, even though my drill was fairly small, it kept moving off the top of the original bits that were there, and I wanted to try and keep the raised detail, and it kept moving off. So in the end, what I decided to do is just get rid of the raised bumps and just lay the photo etch on top. Okay, that's what I decided to do. And then I got my drill and drilled out all the holes. And I don't know if you'll be able to see it from here. You will be if I get my little torch. You should be able to see. It's very difficult trying to figure where these holes are. There we go. You should be able to see the lights, etc. And these are obviously going to be flashing orange, flickering orange. I've already bought I bought a flickering LED which I just plug into the power. I was thinking of getting the Arduino to do the flickering, which you can do, but it's just cheaper and easier for me to get like one LED, flickering orange LED, and put the fiber optics all into that one LED. It's just easier for me that way. The only other thing that I've got to think about is there's these bits here, which I think they should be part of a window. If I have a look at part 16, which is a window, yeah, it's got a couple of raised bits on there for a window. So normally what I would do is go in with my PVA glue, put some PVA inside there before we put it all together for the windows. That's gonna be a bit of an issue this time around. Mainly being for things like that. So these things, which are windows, I'm gonna have to wait till I put the second source, put it all together, and then I'm gonna have to put some PVA glue into those bits. There's only 4, so it should be okay. I just got to remember to wipe it off. As you can see, I've already light blocked it. Talking about light blocking, bloody hell, I put 4 coats of black spray paint on this, and it still hasn't light blocked it properly. There's so many curves and indentures on this thing, it's unreal. And getting inside here, forget it. Just forget it. It is a pain. I don't know how well this is going to show up, but you can see where it's not fully light blocked. So I'm gonna have to do some paint this black anyway on the top. I was gonna paint it black with a primer anyway, just to be on the safe side. Put a primer on it, paint it black. But there's a few things I need to, I can't put things together yet until I make a start on doing that. What's that? Is that it's just a little bit of paint on there. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. And so let's get on with trying to do these things here. So I've already got the green that I've already done up here, and obviously the green's gonna go into that one there, and that's gonna come out to here. Then the red's gonna come out to here. They're gonna join together because it's only one lot of red and greens. These are supposed to be sensor arrays. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with that yet. I don't know whether to do it white or use a blue, or just put some blue on it. I might dip the LEDs in blue for those. I'm going to have these strobing. So I've got some white ones at the back here, which are going to be the strobes. The flashing reds. I was going to have these as strobes as well, but they supposedly look different. So they actually look like that. I don't know if we can see them up close. They look like that. And these fit on the top of the saucer. So they go in that way on the top of the saucer. So yeah, that's going to be an interesting one. So let me have a look at what number I need for what side are you? You're the left hand side. So that's going to be number 84. Okay, number 84 for the green. So I'm kind of hoping this is going to work. Where's number 84 gone? Let's get my snippers. 84 is right here. Okay. I'm just gonna quickly get rid of that nub mark just to make it all nice and even. Right, there we go. So as I say, I am kind of hoping that this is going to work. Now, I need to glue this LED. I want to try and get it as much as I can onto that hole. Okay, so I'm actually going to get my helping hands, if I remember where I put them. Right there. Actually, I'm going to use this one. And hopefully that can hold it. No. Will you hold that there without breaking it? Yes, just about. So I'm going to get some glue. I'm going to use super glue. Get the LED. Plonk a dollop of super glue on there. Get my spray ready. And put this. Try and keep it in the middle. Like that. No, come off. Right. There we go. So, in theory, let's switch this on. This should work. There's, grab that there. There we go. Perfect. So that, as I say, that's worked. Now the next part for it to work. I now need to try and thread all that inside here, which is going to be interesting to say the least. But hopefully I should be able to get it in there. Where's me tweezers? So try and remember, when if you're doing this kit yourselves, try and remember to put this in first, because this is going to be a bit of a pain. And it doesn't help that it keeps moving off of me. Right. Come on, I just need you to get into that little hole there. Come on, you know you want to. Yes, you do. You know you do. I wish I'd thought of this before. Really, really do. But I like to show my mistakes as well when I'm doing these builds. And whoever's dog that is, I do apologise. Right. So I think I may need to just scrape off just a little tiny bit here of this, make sure that's up and tight, just this part just scrape it off just a little bit, just so I can get enough of movement in there. Let's see if that's done it. Now let's see if I can get you in. Oh, that's better. Right, so I can now get that in there. Okay, I can now get that in. And that, I believe, is now in place. And it is. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to plonk a bit of super glue on there to hold it in place. And just a little bit on there as well. Give a little spritz with that, wait a few seconds. And I'm going to go around with some hot glue in a little bit. But there, that is now in there. And I've just realised I need to paint this first before I do this. Dagnammit! Right. But you get the idea. You see where what I'm doing. So I can put just a bit of mascol on that, and it'll cover that bit up fine. So that's not too much of a problem. But there you go. That's that marker light in there. Let's just have a look, see what it looks like with some power. And there. And then another one there. No, don't touch. And there you go. I mean, obviously, again, I have the light block, but we do have a green LED in place. Right. So now I've got that, I might as well leave that in place for now. And then all I'm going to do is just have it over, bring it over here, bring it over up around here. Actually, I can probably do that now with the super glue. Hold that there. Little spritz. Bring that around to there. I can bring this to about there. Okie dokie. So you're not going to see this because remember the bridge is going to be going into here as well. I'm just tacking this down with super glue at the minute just so it, and then I can go along with the hot glue and make sure everything so it doesn't move. Okay, well that worked. Let's try that again. And this time I'm going to put let that super glue harden. No, it's not fully hardened yet. That's super got my thumb now. Give it another squitz. Let's put some over here because it looks like there might be a bit of a there we go. And obviously I'm going to be doing the same with the red, but I'm not going to do that now because I still need to paint at least put the base coat on the outside. Actually no, we can do that because, as I say, because they're quite small, I can just do the little thingy-mabobbies. But what we also need to do, the lighting, the inside lighting. And obviously I'm going to be using my LED strips. This is a 5 volt LED strips because I'm going to be using the Arduino Nano. So what I'm going to need it to do is, if I do it in threes, so do 3 there, 3 there, 3 there, 3 there, 3 there. So pretty much, let's see how many I need. So let's cut it into 3. There we go. So I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, so and say what, 7 along there, and 1 there and 1 there, so that's 9, and 1 across here as well. So these can all be joined all together, and then I can just have the one power, whichever is going to be in the middle one here. When I say that, I'm talking about these. And then I could just have the main power, get all these joined in one loop, and just have the main power coming from one of the tapes from the middle, because I'm going to need this about here, because this needs to light the bridge area. Or should I do it underneath it slightly? Should I do it? Yeah, do it about here, because this needs to light underneath the bridge. And also there should be a little bit of light coming through there, so maybe back here as well, because there's supposed to be a little tiny window that's going to be on here, and I don't think there's any lights on the top of it. Well, yes there is, there's the flashing lights, but that's a different thing. Yep, that's the upper and rear marker lights, the upper bridge corner lights. Where's the upper bridge corner lights going? Okay. That's the bridge. So where's the upper bridge corner lights going? Because I mean, there's the upper marker lights which are going in, but then you got these squarey off ones, and I'm not entirely sure where they're going. Oh wait, I need to light up in back here as well, and that's quite dark, so I think I need to make sure I'm going to be able to get an LED tape to light these up at the back as well. Nearly forgot those. How could I have nearly forgot those? And there seems to be a little bit of flash on this one here, so I'm just going to very quickly get rid of it. There we go. There, that's better. Right. So I need to figure out what, because putting this together is a pain in the backside. And I cannot figure out for the life of me where they are going to go. Now there is supposed to be a citadel skylight as well, which is there, which goes onto there. That goes onto this part. So let me get that part. Let's get number two. Yes, let's get number 2. That's number 1. Where's number 2? Here it is. Yep, so if that was just hitting the microphone there, so if that was making a noise, I apologise. So that's number 1 there. That's also got to go on, and I think this has some lights on it as well. Oh, for goodness sake. Alright, what are you though? This looks like it's got 3 lots of lights on. Right. So first off, this is going to go onto here like that. And then the other part, which is this, has a window which goes into there. So looks like I may need to mark a hole or just drill a hole, because that goes, the window goes in there, these go into here like that, and I should be able to just pull that off quite easily. So, and that's where the light is going to be. So if I get my pencil, okay, that didn't work too well, but I should have, whoops a daisy. Yep, I've got a mark where I need to just drill a hole for the light to come through, and I don't really need that much of a hole because I don't want that much of a light. So I would say about that much of a hole should be fine. Oh, you can't see it, can you? There you go. Not that big. Okay, now this part I need to figure out where you're going. Oh yeah, there's marker lights on this bloody thing as well. Great. So that's going this way. So it looks like it's this part here is going to have it's going to go into here. Are you? Where are you? Where do you go? Oh, right, so that goes in there like that. And yeah, I'm going to have to put the marker lights into here. So this side's going to be green, that side's going to be red, because it's going to be the same as this. So if I just put a G and an R there, then I know what's what. And you're going to be G and R, so I know. And I don't know if these are impulse engines or thrusters or anything. Oh, that's going to be a white flashy as well, so I'm going to have to make sure that's a white flashy. God's sake. Never ends. Right, that's a white stroby. White stroby. Now, I might make these. I don't know if any of you guys. These here. Are they impulse engines as well? Or are they photon torpedo tubes? I don't know. But, either way, I've got to like them. The only problem with this, that part right there, is it's using this part here. And this part is the bit that we're going to need to... Alright, let's get up close and personal here so we can see it. There we go. So, that part there is going to be a flasher. Now obviously I can't have it flashing being connected to these, so I need to cut that bit off. So what I'm going to have to do is do what I've done with the other one. Cut straight down there. These can then be glued into this other piece when it's time. And this has got a lovely big bit of plastic, hunking plastic sticking out there. I wonder if I can safely, carefully remove that. Yeah, I can. Then I'll just give that a sand down as well, because that will help get rid of some of the glossy effect of it. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to cut that piece out. So what I'm gonna do with my saw, I'll be going straight down the line where that is, right there, and just going straight down on either side. Then once I've done that, these can get sanded down just a little bit, and that should give me enough room to be able to put that in and get some light blocking around it so it'll still flash or strobe, whatever you want to call it. Oh, there's just so much light. I didn't realise the amount of small little detail lights I'm going to have to do on this. I really didn't. I mean, even on the nacelles. Okay, if I get the nacelles together as well, which is... Now, I think I'll do the nacelles for another video, but effectively, what one's going to be the... So the top of the nacelles, right? This part is going to have a glowy bit at the back, I do believe, yes. So I've got to drill a hole out for here to have this part glowing as well. And I've got to sand away some of that gloss paint that I've oversprayed on. But even this hasn't been light blocked properly because there's just so many hidden curves and inside areas. It's unreal, and it's a pain in the backside. So I'm gonna have to go put a primer coat on it and then spray it a light spray of black all over it as well to get that done. But yeah, but I mean, also I should have plenty of room in these to fit the circle of LEDs that I'm going to be doing, to have the chasing effect, one going that way, one going that way, the other one going the opposite way. And I'm going to have to do that. This I'm going to have pulsing as well. This is just going to be part of the clear bit. It goes in there, but on this side here, there's going to be a clear piece that's going to go into that. And I'm just going to, I don't know if I'll put the clear piece in or if I'm just going to put the other pieces on. I don't know which yet. Don't know which way I'm going to go, but I really could put that on now, actually, thinking about it. It's not interfering with anything. unless I have to put glass in it first or something stupid like that. But there you go. That's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm not gonna, as I say, I'm gonna put the rest of these LEDs in, and I'm going to do that on the next video, because this has probably been going on for 40 minutes now. There's just so much to talk about on this kit. It's unreal. And the other thing as well, this, when you put this on, right, which is going on that way, no, that way. So that goes on that way, like, no, it goes on that way. Like that. I don't know if you can see too clearly, but if I try and straighten it up a little bit, those holes are half covered. So I've got to try and get my light into there. And that's going to be fun. What flavour lights do you have on there? Oh, they're going in from the opposite side. Okay. So it's looking like it's got 94 and 93. 94 and 93. Where are you? Which is... That's 94. Where's 93? If that's 94... But that's not right. Where's part number 93? I think that's supposed to be 93 and 92. That's what that's supposed to be. That's not supposed to be 94. That's 93 and 92. Okay. So the I'm going to show you. There's no down, no up. There we go. There. That's 93 and 92. Okay. There's the instructions. Calling for... You're going to focus? There we go. 94 and 93. But 94 doesn't look nothing like that. Because 94 is around here. You're going to focus for me. There we go. Of these, there's 94, that's 95, so they're completely different. So just bear in mind that some of these are not exactly accurate on the thingies, which is interesting, but there you go. The louver panel, yeah, so that's going to have a window that goes on the part before it goes in. Okay. Alright then. And then we got J-shaped lights. 80... What? Where are you bloody well going then? Hey? Right, what J... 89. 89... Okay, that's what they call J-shaped lights. Where's my finger? There it is. There. Trouble is, I don't know where they're going. I can't see any place for the J-shaped lights. They're not going on this. We've already got... hang on. Unless they're going on this part here. Yeah, it looks like the J-shaped lights are going into here. So what I may... Oh, God's sake. Do I have to drill that out? I may have to drill that out. Yeah, I'm not too sure. This looks like where the J-shaped lights are going. And if that's true, I am going to have to... I don't know if to... probably have them as like a bright white, a normal bright LED bulb in there, because that's just right here. Yeah, just right on the edge here. Light block it, so and just have those static white, not doing anything else, just static white. Possibly. Don't know yet, but we'll figure that out. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna say thank you very much for watching. The next video I'm gonna be soldering in some LED tape in the saucer section, and I will bring you guys back in that video. So you take care of yourselves. Goodbye now.